Welcome back to In Theory, featuring the Amazing Digital Circus with me. I'm going to tell you all, yes, I got my thinking pen going on here. Here's the big thing. The show is almost over. Not only that, I have not been able to watch it at all. I did not get a chance. So all my In Theories that I have been coming up for, that I will be coming up for this particular episode is literally going to be on the spot. So I am under a lot of stress right now. I'm going to be coming up with it on the spot. I'm going to be pausing a lot. And this is actually going to be my first time I'm ever going to have a reaction video. As this is my first time, this is going to be a reaction video. So, without further ado, let's get started because I have been waiting for this particular episode for a very long time.
Is the adventure over already?
No, the adventure hasn't even started yet.
Oh, well, don't be a narc. Find your own hiding spot.
It's not that. It's just that we haven't even seen Kane at all today. Plus, Gangle was looking for you. Hi, Zooble.
Aww.
Wait, what's this?
Hello, my little rubber baby buggy bumpers! Today, I've decided to go to the store to get essential ingredients for my signature milk and cigarette casserole. I hope you can handle yourselves until I get back.
Well, this was fun while it lasted.
That's cute.
So, what's the adventure today?
Oh, I don't have an adventure for you today, so you can do whatever you feel like.
All right, sounds fine to me.
You should ask me for suggestions on what to do instead.
No.
What should we do instead?
No, Gangle.
Wait, sorry.
Great question, Gangle. For an answer, let me consult the Chinese room.
Okay, had a bit prepared.
Wait, those words actually translate? Did they translate? Hold on. Pause! My new emoji right there. The pause with Kane. All right, let's go back a little bit. Let's go back just a wee little teeny bit right here. I just want to see if those words translate. Hold on. Okay, right here. Let me just pull out my phone and let's see if it translates. My phone says one egg. My phone literally says one egg. Is Glitch gonna be making fun of my In Theories going on here right now? They're literally going to stop everybody coming up with theories and just throw in that little one egg when they think that they solved something.
Okay, why Chinese? Does this actually mean anything?
It's a mystery what's behind that door, but I believe it's a fluent Chinese speaker who will give me advice.
Can I just ask why? Like, what even is...
Shut! You're only making the joke take longer.
Oh, here's another one. Let's pull out my phone again and let's see what it tells me. It legit says pain. I'm not getting this. I'm really not getting this at all, to be honest. I feel like I'm just being smacked in the head or something. Alright, screw my theories.
What does it say?
I don't know.
It says
I don't
pain.
understand Chinese.
Hilarious.
I don't know. Why don't you guys hang out at the Digital Lake? These locations have just kinda been there this whole time. Not sure why you never visit them.
You should throw a freaking beach party.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Oh, that could be fun.
Plus, there are some fun NPCs out there that none of you have even interacted with yet.
I'm guessing they're not intelligent ones.
They most certainly are not. Now, go have fun!
That's all.
Wow, what a good day! Wow!
Alright, so who wants to try Kane's magical changing booth first?
I guess I'll give it a go.
Wow, you look mediocre. If you ever need a sunburn, give me a call.
I don't want a sunburn.
Should have thought of that before I decided I hate you.
Don't interact with the sun. She's just like that.
All right, pause real quick. So, do you remember what was this? This was like an X. Let me see if I could pull out the picture. This was like a Twitter, and there was this I remember Goosework answering this question of how it will all end. And I remember seeing this picture of Pomni with the sun being like freaking huge. It looked like it was about to collide or something. What if this? I know this just sounds crazy. What if the sun has a more bigger part than we all, didn't even realize? To be honest, I mean, Kane did say there are NPCs that you haven't interacted with. What if it was just like staring at us blindly? Legit, the sun. I have no idea what kind of role the sun might play, but it might play an important role. Or I might just be thinking too much. All this I saw in the teaser trailer, so it's fine.
Oh, my eye! I'll get it.
I didn't know she could lose an eye.
Hey there! If you want to find my sunken treasure chest, you'll have to try better than that.
What's up with the animation?
So, I was just talking with my brother here, and yeah, you are definitely not getting our sunken treasure chest. Definitely not.
Do I even want your treasure chest? It's not like there's anything to spend money on.
I'm the one that tells lies. Dude, you ruined it.
Is that your treasure?
Dude, no, they took everything. That was my entire life savings, dude. Oh my god. Oh god.
What?
Oh my god, I'm gonna be
I'm sorry,
sick.
but what's with the animation?
That was everything. Oh my god.
Not lazy and gooseneck.
Did you find it?
Nah, somebody plundered it before I could.
What?
What?
Not
Oh,
lazy
wait, you're
in their
right.
part, lazy in King's part. Lazy in King's part.
What was that for?
Oh, let me think. There's that time you ran me over with a steamroller, the time you pushed Gangle into a pool of piranhas, when you set me on fire,
They
mailed
so
me a
look out for
pipe
each
bomb,
other.
threw me into an active volcano. I could go on.
Aren't you supposed to be miserable about your ability to choose your own body or something?
Aren't you supposed to be causing trouble for everyone? I've been starting to think that maybe the ability to change is fine. Not needing to commit to one thing all the time.
How about that?
And if I do still have problems, I talk about them with the people I trust.
Good thing I don't have any problems then.
Where are you going?
Anywhere you losers won't yap my ear off.
Hello there! How's the shrimp NPC?
And there's that mystery guy again.
You're welcome!
I don't know why that got me good. Okay, so here we are with the mysterious NPC player. And I remember seeing this too. One of them was a photo with him, Ribbon, and Cosmo. I just want to pause at this picture real quick and take like a little look. You can really see the fact that they're really, really close friends. I mean, if you have been watching my In Theories as well, I have been relating to that game, that book, I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. I remember playing the game when I was young. I remember it traumatizing me really badly. And I remember saying that I want to play this game before they come out with the final episode. And this has to be put in my #1 list. I'm looking at everything. I am playing catch up on this channel. I am playing FNAF on this channel. The whole series from #1 all the way to like, what was it? Like Help Wanted with the VR. All that. I have so much and so little time to do that. But I think I'm going to push that one a little bit more of a priority to do by the new year. So definitely check that one out. But I do have a little bit of an In Theory going on with this that I want to continue watching before I make that comment, you know? But I am going to remember, and you're going to remember this photo with all three of them. All right? Remember how close friends they are. They're close. So imagine Jax close to abstracting. The last time I was thinking it was Ragatha that was getting close to abstracting. But now I'm thinking more it's towards the light of Jax, because now that we see this going on here, we see Cosmo, and what was it, Ribbit? Yeah, Ribbit. That's like two of his... Did something happen with my computer, or that was the screen? It's like two of his best friends abstracted, and... Hold on. Oh. This is like... Why is Jax naked? Okay, this looks all so trippy and everything. It's like... kind of looks like... I don't know, kind of like the realm, like of abstraction or something. Like a Zen moment. Like a very Zen moment. Let's just watch what's going on here. I love it how, like, I can't explain it. It's like so many art styles before polishing off to like the final designs and everything. And they did it purposely for this, you know, feeling, this dramatic feeling. So I see Frog, I see Ribbit and Cosmo. Okay. It's Ribbit, yeah, it's Ribbit. He looks so tired and done. And then look, he looks so... Yeah, something's happening. Oh shit! We need to go back. I saw that in a split second. Give me a second here. I saw that. Yep. That's the look of abstraction. Oh shit. That's the look of abstraction. Wow. I can't believe that. You know, this whole time I was thinking Ragatha was going to be the one that's going to abstract. But like I said, and now this just proves it more and more that Jax is close. But you know what's really interesting? The fact that you actually see what's inside their mind when they're reaching abstraction. It's like a nice quiet Zen moment here. Now that just makes my gears kind of work a little bit towards Kinger, because here's the thing. When you look at the abstraction, in the mind of abstraction, like Jax right now, he had that nice Zen tranquil moment filled with a whole bunch of colors. Now, I forget what episode was this. I have to re-look because like I said, this is like a first reaction. I have not seen this. I've not seen this at all. I'm making up theories in the spot, trying to remember. So it's not like I watched it and then I'm going to rewatch it again with a book full of notes that I have taken, you know. But here's the thing. Hold on. Let me get a little comfortable here. Here's the thing, though. When Kinger was talking about his wife and was talking about it in the circus, in the tent, you know, his little fortress thingy, he says that in the dark, he reaches the most quietest Zen moment where he's at peace. So, of course, we all know that Kinger is at this point hiding something. And not only that, but it feels like his mind is being manipulated, you know? It feels like his mind is being manipulated to have, because as soon as his wife was gone, he totally lost it. And the only time when his mind was calm was in the dark. And in the dark, this kind of flows back to what I just legit saw with Jax, with that whole tranquil, quiet moment and relaxation and thinking. But this time, Kinger has that same thought, but he is more smarter, more aware and stuff. So that's just going to really throw more stuff towards Kinger's direction. Like, yeah, I know you up to something. I know you got something to do with this, but you are keeping it a secret. Anyhow, let me continue watching because, like I said, I'm just coming up with theories in the spot. So I'm relating something with that and Kinger. Sorry. I'm going to relate with that. Oh, is that Jack's room? I have not seen Jack's room at all. That's right. Pink. That's an interesting observation right there.
Way to interrupt my nap.
Can we talk?
Your what?
Yeah. He's not actually an NPC. He's a human. Like us.
Yes, I know. Getting stuck with a blank mannequin body of all things. Kane completely overlooked me. But because of this, I was able to, well, I think I found the way to leave.
The way to leave?
Yes, the way to leave the circus and get back to the real world.
Yes, but please, keep it discreet.
Kane has eyes.
If Kane catches on, I doubt he'll ever let us get this far again.
That's why
we came to you.
Was theorizing
we thought
that
you might have a key to the
circus.
Chinese room.
The Chinese room?
Yes,
why the Chinese
we're gonna need a
room?
place
It's
to
so
talk without
random.
Kane listening in on us. I have a working theory that Kane will commit to a bit no matter what. And if the bit is to not know what's in the Chinese room, he'll stick to it.
I
But
guess
how
I'll
do you know
check.
Kane doesn't know about this already?
These are all the keys I have where I don't know what they go to.
Wait. Don't you want to come with us? This could be our one chance to finally leave all this behind.
Sure, why not?
Where even is Kane? He might be suspicious of us even being here.
He's probably in his office, planning adventures.
How do we even know we can trust this guy? Has he done anything to prove he's human?
I've been here longer than any of you. I, helped create this place. I'll explain more when we're in the room, but for now, please just trust me. You will not regret it.
So, like, he's one of the workers of Cain and Abel?
Am I doing this wrong? None of these even fit in the keyhole.
Has anybody even tried just...
Oh, thank God.
Okay, well, it's open.
That was so random. It was so random. He was like, I'm out. Fools, I'm out. Wait, but did he have like an English, Chinese English dictionary?
Doing this wrong? None of these even fit in the keyhole.
Has anybody even tried just...
Oh, thank God.
Oh, he did have an... I'm sorry for pausing. He did have a freaking... the caption said Chinese room NPC.
Okay, well, it's open. Let's just get inside before Kane sees us.
Goodness.
I'll go get Kinger.
We can fill him in later. I don't really know if I'm, ready to face him again after what happened. We've both done things we're not proud of.
Nah, I don't trust him.
All right.
I like Kinger more,
Convince
so I'm
me.
putting my favorite.
I'm one of the original programmers of the Digital Circus. I was part of a team of experts employed by C&A to bring this place to life.
Oh,
Kinger
shit.
was one of my
Lord
coworkers.
drop.
You know, back when he was still...
You really think Kinger worked with him?
Oh, whoops. Sorry.
Screw my
I
in
can see
theories.
it.
We just got a lore drop there.
As
now.
production went on...
You know, hold on. Before anything, let me see if any of these symbols. I'm sorry for pausing so much, but like I did tell you, like a heads up. I said that I was going to be pausing a lot because I was going to make little tiny theories at the moment. Let me see if any of these translate. One says middle, the other says egg. They're all just random words. Joey, this is a scene. Joe, the one in the bottom says Joe, and the other one says leaf, but virtual. Wait a second. This is something. I'm sorry. Like, hold on. I'm gonna take a little screenshot right now. Give me a second. Let me get this phone correctly. Yeah, I got it. So I'm reading this very Joe virtual. Something like that. I don't know if you can see it kind of well though, but that's what I'm getting out of those words. Let me see what I can get from the other side real quick. Specialize, share. That's what I'm getting from the other side. Specialize and share. All right, so little tiny hints. Not a bad thing. I paused, to be honest. I can't really make out all of them.
Getting untrustworthy. They began forcibly hooking my fellow co-workers up to the computer in special stasis pods that would keep them alive and analyze their brains. Just awful stuff.
I'm gonna shoot you down and say
Like
none
the
of
game.
us are CNA employees. How would we have
Like
gotten
the
hooked up
game.
to this big machine just by putting on a headset?
That's what I wondered as well. But then I remembered that C&A was planning on expanding
Cain and
development.
Abel.
Last I remember, I was asking too many questions, and then poof, I was here. They're probably doing the same to anyone that stumbles into that office. Cain is an AI.
Yeah, I think
I
we all
kind of
got
figured
An
we all
AI
know that.
specifically created to keep your minds active. But he's
And
just
to
as
keep
much
the
of a
circus
prisoner as
going,
you are.
just like
One
the
that,
game.
won't be able to leave with
Let's
us.
just get to the meat and tell us exactly how we're gonna leave if we're all hooked up to stasis pods.
Yes, of course. So, I did some digging, and I discovered that the stasis pods and the virtual world
Oh my
are
god.
both run.
What on earth? This is like very detailed. Kane's office administrative entries around hot air balloon. Okay. Circus lobby. Is this the only construct connected to the stasis pod? Okay, this is very, very well made and stuff. Bolt pressure chamber. Oxygen rich as moisture. So everybody in the headset, everybody's like hooked up to these like stasis pods and stuff.
In the same program.
You know
So,
what that hand
theoretic-
reminds me of right over there? It reminds me of like the hand of Midas. The hand of Midas. Let me look at this real quickly. I'm so sorry for pausing everybody, but you gotta bear with me. So here is like something that I just quickly looked up for the hand of Midas. Success and profit, of course, it's a company Cain and Abel's were able to freaking, create this whole other dimension just like in the game. Well, in the game, the one that I'm referring to. I have no mouth and on my screen. That one. It also serves as a reminder that great power or wealth can bring unintended burdens or destroy what's truly valuable. So, of course, that was kind of obvious at this point. It's just kind of obvious why the administration pass would be the hand of Midas. That's interesting. Like I said, I don't know if it's just going to come out or anything. Something that I'm looking at right here. Status of abstracted subjects. Disabling the CNA interfere will trigger emergency release system for looked human subjects. It's interesting. So you're telling me that everybody that was abstracted in the stasis pod, the bodies in the stasis pod, disabling this is the way out. This is the way out they're trying to do. Disabling it will trigger the emergency release system for them. Are they going to die or are they going to survive? That I have no idea, but that's something I want to keep in my head right there. That's something I want to keep in my head. The abstracted subjects are going to be released now. Why the hell is there a picture of a bee? Does the bee symbolize something? Let's continue watching.
If we were to access the master console hidden deep within Kane's office, we could terminate it and forcibly awaken everyone who's hooked up. Well,
okay.
Obviously, except for Kane.
Yeah, because Kane's
How do we
the
get
AI.
into Kane's office?
We'll need to steal the key from Kane, and we'll also need administrator privileges. I believe you're good at obtaining keys?
Okay, you know what's gonna happen when we do all this? Kane's gonna pop out and say, "Congratulations on beating the Escape the Circus adventure," and everything's gonna go back to the way it always was.
I've been watching you. All of you. Every trial, every moment of joy, every abstraction. I wish I could have come to you sooner, but I didn't want to potentially ruin our only chance at escape by telling you before I knew exactly how we were gonna do it. I'm not a creation of Kane. I've suffered just as much as the rest of you. I know this all sounds crazy, but if you follow me, you will see freedom. I'll also draw a face on myself, so you can tell me apart from any other blank NPCs.
What should we call you? Do you have a name?
I do. My name is Abel.
Like, is that the name you picked? Or...
Yeah, I thought it would be cool. But anyway, first things first. We need to get that key.
Good thing I did not say anything. You know, that whole little moment I just legit had, I was trying to concept in my head, like this whole accusation that I was brewing up with this entire in theory shit that, you know, Kane and Abel and Kinger, yada yada, that is just like, so you're telling me some random NPC just decided to go, how to do with the picture, and next thing you know, he just went like, I'm Abel. I should not be swearing, but I just couldn't help myself. I'm sorry, but I just... Go ahead and shed all over my in theory shit. I'm making this. I like to create theories and everything. I do you just want to shit all over it? Fine, be my guest.
In order to get the key, you're going to need to isolate Kane. Try getting him alone, someplace where he'll feel comfortable confiding in you.
Hey, Kane, you around?
Hey, Jax. I didn't know you could ask if I was around like that. Good job.
You want to get dinner together?
Gasp! A human wanting to hang out with me? How could I possibly turn down such an offer?
Okay.
So, where you want to...
So, Jax, what you want to talk about, friendo? Wait, Jax! I wanted to ask you about the adventures. What do you think I should do to make them more appealing to the Zooble and the Pomni?
I think
we should figure out what to order first. Conversation will happen after we've loaded up on digital nutrients.
Then you're going to want to ask him about his hobbies. Odds are he'll get so excited that you care about him, he'll freeze up, and you'll be able to grab the key from inside his mouth.
Inside where?
What are your thoughts on cedar smoked salmon? I cedar smoked salmon, but I hardly knowed her smoked salmon.
Do you have any secret hobbies?
Secret hobbies?
Yeah, like things you do on your own that you'd be interested in talking about.
Why, I didn't think a human would ever want to ask me about
I thought something bad was gonna happen.
is the most phantasmical moment
He
of
is
my—
so oh. Oh, we got a little glitch going on. Right there. Oh, shit. You gotta reboot.
What you doing there, Jax?
Awkward.
I told you how it's my dream to get eaten by you?
That's a weird thing to say and want.
Do you really believe it?
Oh my God.
I mean, everything he says?
Be eaten by you.
I just want to know what Kinger thinks of all this.
I want to know what Kinger
Yeah.
wants too.
I was
Somebody
thinking
tell
the same
Kinger.
thing.
I need to know.
How
I need
much
to
do
know
you
about this whole
Kinger?
theory that I'm having. It's like in the back of my head.
I probably know about as much as everybody else, but he's also helped me through some of my hardest times here. Is it weird to say I trust him the most out of everybody?
Even
No,
I trust
that's not weird at
Kinger.
all. I had a
Which is actually kind of weird, to be honest, now that I'm thinking about it. So what if I'm not entirely wrong about the whole Cain and Abel thing? About that NPC not being evil? Because it looks so random. It feels so off, you know? And let's go back to the whole Kinger, Abel, you know? Now, here's another thought, though. What if Cain is jealous of Kinger?
similar experience, and
Let me
I
try
think
not
he
to
might
come
know
up
more
with
about
a
this
lot of
place than
theories
he
because
lets
I have
on.
I have a
Yeah,
good couple of
he
theories in
has
my head
been
that I
here
want to
longer than
say,
anyone
but
else.
I'm gonna
I
wait.
just-
I'm gonna wait.
I don't know. I think it's kind of strange that Abel isn't interested in him at all.
Yeah, you see?
Like I said, things between us are complicated. I would love to be able to work alongside him again. And you're right to think he has knowledge about this place.
I don't know.
It's just, I made a promise.
What's going to happen to the people in the cellar? Like Kufmo and Ribbit.
I don't know. But let's hope for the best, right? And here we are, the Administrator Zone.
But like I was saying, this Macroverse place—
Okay, that's the office, Cain and Abel. He really is trying to think of that place, which just makes me really question if he is an AI created. He's developing intellect right now, really putting himself in that certain spot, in that certain position. He's creating stuff in his mind that he's there. He's done that. He was there that day. You know, really putting himself on the spot. Like, I don't know what's that word for it, but like, let's just say like, some people go talk about that they're in the park today. Okay, let's say they were in the park today. And they talk about it often, blah, blah. And then I have like so much information about that certain day that I start to believe myself that I was in that park that day. But yet I won't deny the fact that I was not at that park that day. But I have so much information. I know the environment. I know everything around me that it becomes an imagery in my head that I was in that park that day. This is what I'm kind of guessing along with Cain right now, that he believes that he is there.
really intrigues me.
But remember,
And these
he's an
photos
AI.
Are all I have of the location.
You see?
I'm obsessed with them. I
You
just
see?
wish I had more info on the location so I could accurately
That's
recreate
exactly
it.
that
Too bad
imagery
they
that I
cut
was
me
talking
off,
about.
right?
Yeah, what
Cut
a
you off.
shame.
So, what's your takeaway from all this?
What?
What's your takeaway from all this? Is it that I'm actually a cool guy with cool hobbies and not that much different from you beautiful humans?
Why they got him all caked up in the back?
Sure.
Wowee! I'm so glad we understand each other a little more. I really am trying my best to make you guys happy, and
See?
being appreciated for that just makes me
You
want
see
to.
what I mean? You see what I mean? He's really trying hard to
Celebrate by
please
giving you
them.
guys anything you ask for.
Oh, he got
How's that
floppy
sound?
disk.
Sounds good. This was a nice dinner and everything, but could I go back to the circus? The gals and I were gonna do something which may or may not be a surprise for a special certain ringmaster we want to show our appreciation for.
Gasp! Say no more!
He's like
How long is
obsessed
Jack's gonna
with that.
take? I feel like we've been standing here for hours.
Should we
Oh,
tell
they're gonna tell
Kinger
Kinger.
what's happening? I feel bad not including him in any of this.
We're supposed to follow Abel's instructions. It probably couldn't hurt to at least give him a warning.
You know what's
though,
funny?
just
How
to
on
get
earth
him
did
into
a
the right
beach
headspace.
episode become a lore drop?
Oh my god.
Oh, hi, Gangle. Hi, Zooble. You startled me.
Oh, he listening.
So
Oh,
we
he
may
listening.
have discovered something you'll want to hear about. It's
We found a way to leave the circus. We're currently preparing everything, but we need to keep it quiet so Kane doesn't stop us.
yeah, what she said.
Huh? Leave the circus? How would you... No, that doesn't make sense.
We met up with Abel. He says he was one of the original programmers and he knows how to shut off the game and free us.
Who?
I really want to come up with more theories right now, but I'm going to continue watching before I start coming up with these theories that later get changed or later gets proven. I need to relax. I just love coming up with these theories. I need to relax and wait till the end of the episode to really put my theories into this. You know what I should do? I think I should start taking a little bit of notes right now. Let me jot it down. Give me a second. Don't make fun of my notebook at all. My kid went to a little Christmas shopping in her school, and she gave me a Hello Kitty notebook with Hello Kitty pen because she is the cutest thing. She said that, "Mommy, you work so hard, you forget too much. Should start taking some notes." I don't even give two shits. It's Hello Kitty, okay? The fact that she was just so thoughtful and bought me this made me want to cry. So let me put it in good use right now and start taking down some theories that I have. Let me start doing that. Give me a second, everybody. I'm gonna write down these theories real quick. All right, everybody. So before I jump right back in, I did take a good couple of notes and suggestions. My bad. I did take a good couple of notes and theories, and I'm just going to legit just continue writing this down every time I come up with a theory so I can cross it out and not be proven wrong. Sorry I didn't think of this sooner.
We'll continue this conversation later. Just thought I'd give you a heads up.
I am never doing anything for you guys ever again.
Where's Kane?
Worry not, my dear damsel. I think I stopped him from checking up on us for a while, so no need for your distraction anymore. You're welcome.
In other words, you just made us have to wait longer to do our job. Also, don't call me that.
What's the rush? You got someone waiting for you outside?
Don't you?
Yeah.
So, how many administrator passes should I get?
6.
Yeah, 6.
Are you sure? Giving Kinger access to the main console could be dangerous, considering his mental
I'm like
state.
writing all this
Will
down
it be
at the
dark
same
in there?
down.
I suppose it will be somewhat dim, but...
Then yes. I want us all to have one.
All right, if you say so.
The dark. I think I get it now.
Whatever happens, I'm going to put my trust in Kinger.
He's got a lot of wisdom buried in there, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, when he uses it
What?
It's nothing. Let's go find the others.
Hey, don't keep information from us if you know something. What happened between you and Kinger?
It'll be clear soon enough. So, did you distract Kane?
I took care of that.
He thinks he took care of that, but we really have no way of knowing.
Such little faith in me. Goodness.
Oh, I wonder why. If this whole thing gets messed up because of you, I swear to God.
Yeah, let's just all follow Mr. Obvious Twist Villain instead.
Now wait, hold on. You think...
Let's all just calm down and be a team here. Pomni's got administrator passes for everyone. We're all in this together.
I still think that Pin, the Midas Touch, plays a bigger role than I know.
Why do they look like that?
You see? Something's jogging.
Wait, Pomni.
Huh?
Did you say something?
I'm sorry. I know I'm really sorry. I know I'm trying not to pause so much, but that little pupil dialect is making me really have my theory about the sun and the light. I know about the sun, the light, you know, the whole Kinger forgets every time he's in the light and everything. But now this feels like a memory erased. This feels like a full-on memory wipe for him. I'm just going to jot it down real quick. And I'm going to try to pay attention to it.
We're going to have to trust that whatever Jax did will keep him distracted. I don't know how long we'll be able to hold these without Kane knowing. So, it's time. Let's go to Kane's office. Kane always did have trouble with cube collisions, for some reason.
Cube collisions? That's weird.
All right, just how we went over it. You first.
Me? Why me?
Jax, everything's gonna be okay.
Fine. Ball me
He
up.
really does make a Pom as a really good friend.
Oh,
That's something
like
I
basketball.
always wondered about. The whole cube collision thing ever since the beginning. And you know, I just really find this really interesting, the fact of the color schematics for abstraction. It's like everywhere, no matter what. Get comfortable. Sorry, I'm like kind of fidgety a lot. It is cold, and I'm refusing to go get my sweater.
I want Kinger to go before me.
Smart.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
Now, Pomni, don't feel like I need to go before you just because I have the right of way in a four-way uncontrolled intersection.
Just trust me.
What?
You want to get somewhere dark?
You can say that again.
So, how are you getting up?
I'm not, but I trust all of you to make the right choice.
When we all get out, I'll buy you a beer.
Make the right choice.
That's interesting.
Whew. I was getting kind of worried something was happening down there.
Time for me to serve my purpose, I guess.
This looks like the memory room from like inside. Oh, it is. It's kind of like that same
Abel
concept.
said the door to the main console was behind the bookshelf.
And there's the Midas Touch. I'm just gonna write this down because I don't want to pause and, you know, like it's mentioned.
Hey, You alright?
I'm great.
I guess this is it. We're leaving the circus.
Are we still gonna be friends when we're out there?
Why wouldn't we be?
It's just gonna be strange. I've only known you like this. Will it be the same when it's real?
It always was real. Everything we felt, everything we've done, everything we are. It'll never leave us. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Thank you for always being there when I need it.
Even Ragathas can. I feel like all these memories are playing a trick on Jax right now. Oh, we got some butt. Hold on, this is important. I'm sorry, I know I shouldn't pause, but listen, I'm coming up with theories literally on the spot right here. I'm literally coming up on the spot, so I don't keep pausing. Let me write this down real quick. This is important. All right, I'm back. That's like really important. The red and blue. Kind of like the red pill, the blue pill.
Kinger, do you want to make the choice?
The choice of what?
Kinger always prefers the blue button no matter what.
Here?
Hey.
I'm correct, right? The blue button and game.
Don't we all want to press leave? Why leave it up to him?
Because remember that episode with the Australian thing?
There's something we don't
and
know.
Pomni was the president?
Maybe we should give it a
Kinger
little more time?
always
Oh, yeah.
preferred the
I
blue
love
button,
pressing
like
buttons.
he said that. Yeah.
You want me to press one of those too?
He's the
I don't
same
know.
one right now.
Am I missing something? We all want to leave, right?
Jax is
Pomni?
Yeah, no,
freaking
yeah,
out.
we do. It's just, what if it's a trick or something?
Why would there be a trick console in Kane's office? Like, no matter what we press, Kane's gonna know we were here. We should push it.
Hold on. Let's just wait a second and go over everything we know, and maybe we
attention.
can
This is important.
vote on it or something.
I'm not gonna pause. This is. I'm just gonna jump in.
What did you just do?
Congratulations, my little cattywampus cucumbers! You picked the good ending, where you realize you'd rather stay with me than go back to that pesky old macroverse or whatever we decide to call it. I knew you'd make the right choice.
You mean this was all...
An adventure, yes, and one I've been cooking up for a good long while. Great job playing your part, Abel.
All in a good day's work. By the way, you think I could get a raise after that performance?
Oh, you're getting too smart. Time to delete.
None of that was true. The CNA stuff, the pods, the way
A
out.
fabrication of my incredible world-building skills.
I was right?
I can't believe I was right!
What would have happened if we picked the other button?
Oh, I didn't put too much thought into that one, cause I knew you'd never pick it. So I left that up to Bubble.
I made it take you to Shrimp Town.
Yeah, it was gonna take you to Shrimp Town.
You dirty liar! You scumbag! You made me Red, you just lie about everything, don't you?
Huh?
You can mess with our minds too, can't you? The stupid sauce, the vegan thing, God knows what else.
Our names?
No, hold on, guys. Wait. I may have the ability to add temporary modifiers to make adventures more interesting, but that's it. If I did anything more, trust me, it would not end well.
Scratch. The first abstraction.
Hey! I didn't say anything like that! Come on, guys! You know I'm just here to have fun. Questioning's over. Your prize is this lovely gift basket of soaps and lotions. Stay fragrant, have a good night. Fragrant night, bye!
I'm cooking up a storm right now. I'm cooking up something big. Just give me a couple minutes. All right, everybody. I'm back. After reviewing my notes and I have like it's funny. I have like so many pages in this brand new notebook. Like I've taken like practically almost like 5 to 6 pages of notes. Like when I said I was going to, I should have done this from the beginning. I'm sorry everybody for the amounts of pauses I did and everything. But you know, it's a learning progress. Here's the thing. From all the notes that I have been, let me just adjust my microphone because we're about to start, theorizing right now. So, let me get a position. Sorry about that. So with all the notes I have been taking throughout this episode, I have come to a conclusion that this so-called console that was believed to be a grand big adventure that Kane was setting up for a very long time is actually a bigger plot than we might be thinking right now. Now, before I start breaking down every single little tiny thing here, let's all just take the time to just kind of remember, like what I have said before. I gotta look at my notes. I'm sorry. It's a lot to take in. It's a lot. I legit wrote a lot. Take a moment to realize red button, below button. Now with Kinger, like I quoted before with that episode, I forgot what it was. It was like maybe 3 or 4. I can't remember. Right now, I'm like I said, I'm making this up on the spot. He always preferred the blue button. Now, that is something really important. Kinger always prefers the blue button. See, that's what his preference is. Now, with the console, given the decision between the red and blue button, something important that you have to realize is the fact that Kane is an AI. He is not able to interact with that console at all. He is, like I theorized before, making subliminal imagery in his head with the photos that he is obsessed about, that he is there. He is real. That's what he's putting in his memory right now. So with that being said, he couldn't, you're asking, so why couldn't he press the red or blue? He can't make direct contact with that. And he is using mind manipulation to get the other humans to touch the button. Because in that little tiny split second with Jax having those like random flashbacks, it was like so bizarre. But something must have happened to Jax in the outside world, that Cain is really, really harassing him with these imageries to forcefully press the red button, making the console closed and making them being trapped forever. The good ending? I don't think so. Now that is just something I just quickly theorized. The fact that Cain cannot press the buttons in the console. Cain couldn't press the buttons in the console, and he made this whole thing, this whole, adventure schematics to really believe the fact that they had a way of leaving. Now, there are little clues, sorry, my notes are all over the place. I just want to make sure that I'm covering everything in my notes because it is important. Like I said, I'm cooking now. So he prepared this for a long time. Kinger always prefers the blue button. So this means that Kinger is the one that created the console and everything. Now we all know Kinger. He remembers the stuff when it's dark, and when the light hits, it's like a memory erase for him. And that's just something that Cain did. Now, something going back to the sun. What I was just like, that sun must be playing a bigger role. Now, here is something. What if instead of taking things from the game, I also take little parts from the Bible? Like Icarus, flying too close to the sun and dies. Now, what if this might be putting a little bit of a hint towards a way out? If Kinger can remember the way out and Cain wants to keep everybody in there, the sun is there to keep Kinger from remembering. What if blowing up the sun will solve everybody's problems? Flying too close to the sun, little tiny hints like a little Midas touch. Flying too close to the sun, maybe that's the way out, or maybe putting it out is the way out. Now that's just something I just want to throw in there. I don't know, you can all come up with theories. I'm so happy to see it all. But that is something that I'm theorizing right now, that the sun does play a bigger role. Now, let me see, what else can I talk about? We talked about the manipulation with Cain, the control. And with the manipulation, Cain, we all can kind of see Jax is getting closer to abstraction. Now, here's something else. If Cain can control the memories, I was right about the stupid sus of being like some kind of relief. It's like a mod that he adds. That relief to keep them from getting any smarter, so that way he doesn't have to abstract. So now it's just like Cain has that power to abstract people. The people he abstracted seem to be getting too close to the truth, too close to finding the exit door, that he just goes, poof, you're gone. Just like he did with the NPC. What if that NPC that claimed that he was able is actually just a worker that he manipulated his mind to believe he was able? Because with the whole Kinger and Zubul thing, Kinger was just like, able? What if Kinger just automatically thought in his head, wait a minute, no, I'm able. And he was going to tell Pomni that when he looked at the little Midas touch, access thing. And he was just like, wait, stop. And next thing you know, the light was the memory erased, memory gone. Back to being Kinger. He has that control with the circus and those bright lights and then the sun. Everything Cain is controlling Kinger because he wants everybody to stay there. Why? I'm not sure, to be honest. It's either he wants them to stay because he's lonely, he wants friends, something like that. And he's controlling the main person who has access to everything and knows everything. if he keeps him there, then he can continue on his adventures and his control and everything. But when the humans get too close to the truth, he starts implanting images in their head of the outside world, like what are we seeing with Jax? And we see with Jax, he doesn't want to go back outside because most likely something terrible happened outside. And, you know, I don't know if he put on this headset of an abandoned factory, like Pomni said. It was an abandoned office, my bad. Pomni stated that she put that in the headset. I don't know how Jax got in there, but if we could find out how Jax got there, we can actually come up with more theories, to be honest. But that's all we can come up with, though. But Kane does have the power to abstract people. And the more they lose sanity, the more comfort and relief they will get with the abstraction, like little Zen moment and stuff, which would allow them to accept the abstraction. This is what Kane is doing. So the fact is the stupid sauce, the lights, the memories, everything is just purely insane. But he is getting rid of these people to keep the circus going. And Jax is getting closer to that, and we all see it now. He has the keys to other rooms he doesn't know. He gave up on trying to find the exit because of Ribbit and Kaufmo. And what's very interesting that just popped out of my head with the time when I said Kane was watching, I forgot which in theory was this that I made, but Kane was always watching no matter what. His eyes are all over the place and everything. When we go into Kaufmo's room, we are also able to see the fact of him running through Kane, which also led me to believe that Kane was harassing Kaufmo, but instead of planting these images, he was forcing Kaufmo to like get in here, get, which led to the abstraction of him. I don't know how Ribbit abstracted. If we could have found out how Ribbit abstracted, we could have find up with more theories, to be honest, though. But that whole, like, you know, Kaufmo running away from Kane and Kane eyes everywhere, Kane leading him to insanity. He was forcing Kaufmo to do it. And, you know, all of them are getting so close. I mean, Ragatha also, like, you know, stated, hold on, let me just find this note real quick of what I stated with Ragatha. Give me 1 second, everybody. Where is it? I have like so many random notes. I'm so sorry. Okay, so it was either Ragatha or Jax. Like, you know, the more you don't think into it, you know, the less danger you are. I think that was Jax instead, though. But I know that Kane was really trying to keep, you know, Ragatha from losing her sanity, because you can see the fact that she was like really, really giving up. Without Kinger, she probably would have been the next one, to be honest, to, you know, being close to abstraction. But with the modifications like the stupid sauce, it helped her, that relief. What else did I wanted to state here? Sorry if I'm like really looking down at my notes. It's like old doctor's handwriting, chicken scratches. I've been told that that my handwriting is like unreadable. Yeah, here we go. Thinking too much will make you lose your mind. And the longer Jack stays, he could be in danger. And what else have I wrote here? The manipulation. Kinger was confused. The mannequin getting electrocuted. You know, that's very interesting touch right over there with the mannequin getting electrocuted. That honestly, come on, you cannot deny me the fact that it was like an electrocution and then like a little poof right there. You know something scary that I just thought about though? What if that really did happen in real life? Not in real life, but you know, outside world, in his little cryopod. Okay, Cain can do that. And then what basically went down, and I believe now that I covered everything I wanted to state about the console control, how this was all a trap, and et cetera, et cetera. That was the main theory that I was cooking up here. But at the end of this all, I realized Cain now has full access. Cain always did have access to this. He always had access to the adventures. He has access to manipulate the minds and everything. But now Cain is granted permanent access to the circus, all because of this adventure that led Jax to push the red button, making the console close and trapping them all in the circus. The supposedly good ending that now he has control, because he couldn't do this before, because Kinger has to be the one that had control. But like I stated before, the lights are there to make him forget. I bet you if everything was dark, the whole circus wasn't lit up and stuff, he will legit remember. Because as soon as Kinger exits that tent, boom, there goes the flash. There goes the little memory erase beam. But with this whole adventure and everything, I don't know if the NPC was, I don't believe the NPC was really able. That's why I keep saying NPC. I don't believe he was really able, but I believe he was given the name Abel because Cain is also to, give names to everybody. Pomni, Jax, Ragged, etc., etc., So he gave him the name Abel, and that's why Kinger looks so confused like Abel. But the fact is that I believe that NPC was somebody, to be honest. I believe that NPC really was a human, not Abel. And Cain made him believe the fact that he had power. And with this power, led him to really, kind of lead them to the direction of there is an escape from this circus. Now, towards the end, I can understand towards the end of the part, we see the NPC kind of like a backstabber, something like that, and be like, can I get a raise, boss? Yada yada. You just gotta kind of remember that Cain still has control over the minds and stuff like that. Either he could have said that to kind of suck up to Cain, and he just realized oh shit, my plan has just went up in flames. Let me just suck up to the boss and maybe, maybe he'll go easy on me. And that's why Cain was just like, haha, you're getting too smart. Poof. Electrocution death. That was just so crazy. My mouth was open like a codfish. But that isn't a crazy episode. That was an insane, crazy episode. I was just thinking that it was just gonna be some nice, funny beach episode. And I also realized the episodes are getting, but I know, the more and more we're getting close to the ending, it's so sad. I don't, this is such a good show that I actually love theorizing about. And I watched so many shows, but they're not as fun as this one, because this one you can come up with so many theories, and the theories can also relate to video games. That's why it's really fun, because I can relate to the game, and it took inspiration. We all know that already. And I'm going to play this game in the channel as well. But it's just really, really fun theorizing all this stuff and just kind of doing it on the spot. It's so much thinking and everything. But that is my theory. That this whole console thing was literally a way for Cain to gain access to the main control, all because he did not have the ability to press the buttons, forcing them to stay in the circus. So he's using mind manipulations through the NPC and through Jack's decisions to lead them into believing of what they most desire, the exit door. This will forcefully push everyone to do the adventures, including Zubul, because they all want to find a way out. And now that the plan is foiled, all we can do is just sit back and watch. But in theory, I do still believe the son has the most important role out of this entire crazy adventure. But you just gotta remember, it's just my theory going on here. But that son is just something devious playing into all of this role. I could be wrong, but I'm just gonna stick to my thoughts. Now, I want to hear what you have to say. I hope you enjoyed this episode of In Theory. I don't know if the next episode is going to be the last one or if there's going to be up to 9. I really got to check that out really quickly though. But hope you enjoy all these theories and questions. Definitely love to hear what you can come up with as well in the comment section down below as always. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.